Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. 13 listings for today, and was at the Jays game last night. Great finish. A bunch of non-superstar players pitched in right in the bottom of the ninth and won the game. It was a very exciting game. Anyway, it's not a lot in today's list to talk about, but there's a couple. So here we go. Now, there's a bit of a price war going on Costigan right now. We've got one in the high fours, and we got, I think, $475, and now this one's $469. And it kind of combines some of the finishes of the higher priced one with the price point on the $475. So they're in it to win it at this price. Now, you see a lot of three-story townhouses in Milton. Predominantly, 90% of them are Mattamy houses. So this one here is York Trafalgar. What I like about them is they have a 9-foot ceiling on the second floor here. So it's 8 feet here, it's 8 feet on the bedroom level, but your main living area is 9 feet. I believe this one's like 11-something square feet, 1130 square feet. It's got a pretty nice layout. Standard finishes in here were the granite countertops. The doors look better. Even the lights were kind of better than a lot of the builders were putting out. So I think that this one has that open concept layout and that extra foot of ceiling. Very nice. It's also arguably the best location of townhouses in Milton. So it's right by the GO train. You could walk there in about 10 minutes probably. You have the sports center, you have the library center for the arts, and you can get on the highway pretty simple. So it's northeast Milton, which is super convenient. 2 bedrooms upstairs. You've got your laundry on the kind of ground level, and the bedrooms are good size too. So overall, that's it. It does have they don't mention it here, but it does have a road maintenance and snow removal fee. So you own the house. This is what we call a POTL, which is a parcel of tied land. So you own the house, but you're attached to a road that's a condo. That's actually a common element. So you need to pay for the road maintenance and things that happen there. And I think the fee is somewhere around, it's between $50 and $100, I believe, for a month for this area. So $14.99 Haws, you're more than 2,000 square feet. We'll come back on this one because I think it's important to talk about a little later in the episode, but it's a link home. So if it's linked above ground, it's a lot more like a semi-detached. And a lot of people don't even like using this link category because it's not a well-searched category. People think of townhouse, semi, and detached homes. And so sometimes the link is that one that clients could be receiving emails from us, not from us, because we set up link, but some agents don't. So they'd be receiving listings from another agent, and this one may not show up because of the category. So anyway, it's $729. They were at $769, and I guess just figured things weren't working out. They listed like a week ago. There's also another home on the street that's listed. It was less than this one. Now it's more than this one. So they've leapfrogged over the price that I think is a little bit better. But I think this was a good, smart, wise pricing decision to go down to $729. You're going to see one later in the list that I don't even think is as good as this, and they're asking, on Milton Brook, they're asking $860. I don't think it'll happen on that one. Now, there's another pie-shaped lot right here. So here's the thing. You're getting a 1,900 square foot detached home on a pie-shaped lot for $735,000. The detached homes went up very quickly. This one at its peak was probably selling close to $900,000, maybe between $850 and $900,000. And they've really come down, and it's been a struggle. If you have a single car detached home, townhouses have started to see the inventory kind of dissipate, but these ones have really been in a fight. Also, if you happen to know a friend that smokes weed, they might want to live at 420. I call that out all the time on Daily Homes. It's just something I do. I think it's a funny thing to call out on a video like this. Anyway, living, dining in the front. They've got a pass-through kind of window between this area and the family room. They've painted the pickets here. You'd have to look at them close to see if it's been done well. But the layout's solid. There's even a little place for a desk right here off to the side if you wanted a bit of a workspace in the kitchen. Upstairs there's 3 bedrooms. There should be, in the 3-bedroom, normally there's laundry upstairs. And there's nice dormer look. It just gives some visual interest versus boxy rooms. There's your finished basement, and there's your pie-shaped lot. You've got some cedars that are planted here. You got a mature tree. This home is probably about, well, it says 16 to 30 years. I didn't think it was 16. I would have guessed maybe 14 or so, but I guess life moves on. We're all getting older. And this one has a lot of things going for it for $735,000. And it also makes the stuff at $800 just that much harder. Like, if you have a single car garage, to get anything over $750 with a home like this sitting at $735 makes it tough. So this one on Tyrone, if they're going to make up the difference, it's going to be on finishes. So you've got 1938 square feet plus a finished basement. You've got lots of nice wainscoting and trim here. You've got waffle ceiling in the family room. Nice open concept kitchen. Really, I mean, this one would have gone over 9 for sure in the spring. Just beautiful finishes. There is a finished basement downstairs. And even this kind of stuff, when you see that on the wall in a basement, that's just not something most people do. That's pretty cool. Nice big windows here. The TV seems really high. That's the only thing that, you know, you'd be looking like this to watch television. Standard 30 feet by about 88-foot lot. Having any kind of patio or having a hot tub in the back corner, what that does is it just gives you more privacy. Because if you're here, people get the angle over the fence to see you. But if you're here, you have all this nice protection and fence. So we are starting to see a few more homes that have things close to the fence, not so much close to the house. Now, I'll use another comparative price point just in this list. Never mind what else is in the rest of them. So Tonelli Lane, this one's like 2,400 square feet plus a finished basement. The finishes are good here. They're the nice dark hardwood floors. You know, your kitchen, you might upgrade the countertops here, right? It's just a standard kind of laminate Formica countertop, but you can work with that because the cabinets are in nice shape. You've got this family room above the garage, and then you go up to 3 bedrooms upstairs here. So you essentially get almost like a second family room, and then there's your finished basement too. So compare that to one of the ones further in the list. It's like 100,000 more. Again, hard to compete. So here we go, Milton Brook Crescent. Now the only, I guess, unique, I won't even say unique, but just something that's different is the fact that it has a walkout basement. But there's like 5 homes in this list that are like double car garages that are listed for less. So for $860, I just don't get it. And this one on Etheridge, same kind of thing as we talked about with Tonelli. So you've got, this home I think is 23 something square feet. Smaller than Tonelli. It's newer. I get it. Sometimes there's a bit of a premium put on the new homes. I don't know what kind of staging that is, but there's a red chair in the corner with nothing else around it. Some homes you just look and go, yeah, okay, it's staged, but like if you have kids, are you going to put a little red vase in the corner? Like, no one does that. Obviously, there's no bedroom furniture, so I mean, there's no towels. So it's like if you're gonna stage, you gotta go all the way, not just some of the way, because it just doesn't sit right. Like a shower curtain costs $10. A nice white waffle shower curtain, and there's paintings, but there's no beds. You can buy inflatable beds. How much are they? $100 at Canadian Tire. Inflate them up. Put some sheets on it, put some pillows, and all of a sudden you have a real bedroom. And it's not that hard. I mean, we do it all the time, and it just creates the impression in the home. And it doesn't have to be expensive. That's the thing. I think when people look at HGTVs, they say, man, staging is a pain, it's expensive. It's not, right? And we take care of that. We've got a program called Smart Staging. We've got 2 storage units full of stuff. We coordinate all that for you, and we make the house look good, and we go full. We go all the way. So there you go. If you have any questions about any of these homes, you want to see them, reach out to us, let us know. We've got the buyer class tomorrow night, and I think we're almost full, but you never know who's going to show up or not. So if you want to register, we'll find a place for you for sure. And miltonbuyerclass.com. Have a great day.